The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley will be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Got to beat this nigga, bro. I gotta beat him. I gotta beat him. 4-0. Gotta beat him. I gotta knock him off the pedestal, bro.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. When you look at this defense, and this unit, very tough to throw against.
Yeah, I always respond. I hate that too.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know,
I just every time I play a game, I get the ball first. I hate that.
Looking for a big game today.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Now Jones. He's got his target. That's complete. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Give them 32 on the play. A first down carry for Barkley. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Like, man, I gotta get him out of there.
Now in prime real estate after that last run, found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And this will be too low for him.
It's incomplete. You gonna sell the basketball?
And they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
I can't see you.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run with a big back. A.J. Dillon, 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Hold on.
Here comes the 7th play in this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Throwing Jones. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Try this.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Looking to throw. Jones out to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around
quickly. They want 3 niggas over there on the side. Had 3 receivers. They want 3 people over there.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the
like
8-yard line.
See how 3 niggas over here? 2 niggas right here? That's not me. Probably cook 3.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Paris Campbell, his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Should I send it at him first play? Send it at him. Send that blitz. Not too late.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You talk about this Giant defense. And they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier McKinney.
Oh, my game's too long, baby. I can't get too excited too fast. The last game, it just got out of hand immediately. And that's because I was just throwing turnovers. I think I threw like 8 picks last game. I told you after that, what's called, it was over for me. Yeah.
Here's Jones.
First
down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
2nd and 10.
Hopefully you can.
Off-play action. Jones.
And
incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
They approach this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Jones. Able to find Waller. That's complete. Touchdown. Darren Waller, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Gano the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Coming out of the end zone, D. Eskridge. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
They go to that play. Keep going his play. Like when you do it for the DKD.
Out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just the second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now. When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. Guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Thank you.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Give him 18 on the play.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
As it completes to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Back to throw now on first down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants will have the football as this is taken
they played the right
past
time.
the 30.
We would have got some. We would have got more than what he gave with what I got right there.
Ready to begin their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
They almost push them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense.
Oh, the quarterback draw is trash, bro.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 15. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Campbell making the catch. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the finish by a few yards. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on the punt for the Giants. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. And it's taken in at the 9. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Keep it, realistic.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit?
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Probably. But when I be streaming probably be like 45 minutes.
Now a play fake here on first down. This is caught. Touchdown, Giants. Calvin Ridley, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Yeah, they put it on 8.
Gano now to add the extra point.
Lead. 8 minutes.
And it is now 21-0.
Next to score, Giants 21, Bulls nothing. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And he's up past the 22-yard line.
Now he ain't going to be able to do nothing because all I got to do is play decent defense. He going to cause turnover every time. That's how he threw it people last 2 times.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
For
this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial
now you run that play.
Something together on this drive because remember last time,
see what I'm talking
for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's Deontay Banks.
See what I'm talking about now? Anything this nigga do is going to be bad until he get his momentum back. That's how it was for me last game.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Here's 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Gano's kick is good, and the route is on. It's 24-0. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done it.
I want to beat the Cowboys, but I got to beat the Cowboys. I got to beat them. I think that's the best, like realistic player that's in the game.
And it's a pretty good return here.
The Cowboys. He's the best realistic player in the league right now. Because he is. Like, if I beat him.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think
that's caught inside the 20. And what a big-time play there. 47 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Walker now on 1st and 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's
if I can just hold him to a field goal before half, I'll be good.
Carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll take this from a 9 down to about the 7.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Giants will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, there's 2
exactly how it was last week, bro. Exactly how it was.
Interceptions now thrown.
Yes, exactly how it was.
Man, this defense, they have
getting
been
picks.
ball hawking and impressive.
That's all I was doing last week.
Charles,
Oh, man, hold on. No, he heated right now.
Coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
They'll get this out quickly to Campbell. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Giants. Paris Campbell with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are able to add on to their first half lead. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point.
Technically, I don't have 35 yet.
He's off to a tremendous start, so 200
I could,
yards,
I'm not, though.
touchdowns. I don't think
Unless he
anything's out of
starts
the
going
question
over.
right now. He's blowing up coverages.
Kick field
You
goals
can
for
double
this
him
again.
every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
I'm not the type of nigga, you know what I mean?
Gano,
Even though he deserved it.
following the touchdown here to kick it
Last year.
away.
Yeah, no. Nah, he didn't beat me. I beat him. He just, he made it where my nigga was suspended for 3 games.
Shy of the 30, right about the 29.
I couldn't play with that nigga, and I lost 2 of those 3 games. Heated. Come on, he would have beat me.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's brought down.
That thing parted open like the Red Sea.
Call it a gain of 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And my goodness, another interception.
So I'm saying, like, you see what I'm saying now? When your momentum down, everything gonna be a peak, no matter what it is.
And a 46-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
on the draw. This is Barkley. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll go to Barkley again. And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
This is exactly how the game was looking last week, bro. Like, exactly how it was looking. Shame I gotta do niggas like this now. Browns woke me up.
Here's 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. That is caught. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
The kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Half jumbo, half jumbo. Timberland. Great.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
First half.
That guy was me last
You're
week.
watching the NFL
That would be a game
on EA Sports.
I'll let you have this, you know what I mean? Did you miss it? Oh no.
Can you scratch my back?
Where?
The top, like under the, oh, I did.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis.
What video is
Operating
it?
Good, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
What video was it?
First half, no contest. What will the second half bring? As we are back and underway on EA Sports. Here's Moore. He will return it. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they worked.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown.
You see that?
King Metcalf, 79 yards.
No way.
And the Bulls
That nigga really, that nigga didn't even catch that. He's pulling this nigga arms.
Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown.
That's crazy.
And teammates love to see that
Off the
because
run.
they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Well, I think the hope is, you know, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but They were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses. And this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Jones.
I didn't even try to throw it to this nigga. I keep forgetting running back, bro. Oh my Jesus. I didn't even try to throw it to him.
They're able to get the third down conversion. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Flushed out right. That ball caught by Campbell.
I didn't even catch it.
But he does take it all the way to the 2. That one goes for 24 yards.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
I really don't want him throwing it to this nigga. I'm throwing it to the nigga in front of him. Go up.
Dillon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. Gano for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
I just feel he hit with a violation, bro. I don't know. I just have a feeling.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
I don't feel like I haven't did anything.
Eskridge, and he'll bring it out.
That's what I feel.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line.
It's
So
not
the
DK
same
finna get
result,
double
but he
now.
opted for the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
It's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on 2nd and long, but now you still have to deal with 3rd and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
Back to throw here. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they bring this one back to the 29.
Fans going on.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run it again with Barkley. Down to about the 22 here. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
Down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But
Missed the sack,
I don't
bro.
know. Do you look at
He
this
threw
as a
7
time to just improve
interceptions.
and maybe start to look towards the future?
He might throw more than
I
me.
think you have to find something
I think I threw like
for,
8.
something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in.
I think I threw 8
This is
interceptions.
everyone's worst nightmare realized.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to throw. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Yeah, dang.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Still can.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Smith and Jigbo hauling it in on the out route. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Final minute now in the third quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 24-yard line. Give to Walker on the read option. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Ken Walker, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bulls get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. But it looks like the DBs has it. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is caught.
That's crazy.
Touchdown. DK Metcalf with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bulls are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put
So,
something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation. And now you go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Running left, it's Barkley. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one is over a long time ago.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now swing pass for Dillon. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Quite the turnaround from a week ago where he threw 4 interceptions. He hasn't had an interception this game, and he told us during the week, my goal, goose egg. He's achieving that so far.
And what we're seeing is a...
That's caught. It's Waller. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Gano now to add the extra point. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is taken in. It's good.
That's my ball, though.
Now he's loose again. Touchdown. DK Metcalf taking it in. And the Bulls get a bit closer. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do. But here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On second down, Dillon. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now Jones. This one caught by Ridley. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
On the return, his guys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard, but that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Outright to Smith and Jigba. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
He gonna even throw that 9.
Here's 2nd and 8. Short throw to Disley. And he gets this to the 35.
He got through if you want to stay high. He got through the DK if you want to stay high.
Here going with some tempo. On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Saquon Barkley running right, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now Dillon on the inside give. And he'll take this one down to the 36. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Okay, here we go.
3rd and 12. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 53 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
First down, New York.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They keep it with Barkley on first down. That's good for 21 yards on first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a
Well,
little
almost
bit,
about
Brandon,
30.
because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Goldfish! Goldfish!
Game in hand, the offense takes the knee.
Here we go.
It's over, man. It's over. Hey.
And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play.
Half 88.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. And that kneeled down a little extra sweet. You get the win, and you knock out somebody's perfect season.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because it's not a championship game yet, but the team that's undefeated feels like a champion. So you've won a little bit extra in this one. Yeah, they've got to feel great about taking a knee here.
Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on fourth down. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. Now, I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway.
I ain't tripping, this is easy. Got 'em excited to meet me. I got
I'm